Yo, what's up? Today I'm talking about the one disaster you need to avoid on your first dates. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification button because I'm dropping a video every day. All right, the one disaster you need to avoid on your first dates is shut up already. That's right. Stop talking about your damn self. Stop trying to win her over and impress her with your hobbies, with your job, with your money. What the fuck? Shut up, man. I decided to do this video because I was at a restaurant bar recently, and this woman with her girlfriend was sitting beside me. I wasn't into her or her friend, but we had a conversation. And so we end up talking about dating because they're like, oh, because I told them I'm new to Atlanta and I moved from Canada and I've been here for 9 months. So they're like, oh, what do you like to do for fun? And I said, well, one of the things I do for fun is I record videos for YouTube. And they're like, well, what do you do for YouTube? And I said, I have a dating channel or a channel. It's about dating advice for older guys. And they perk up and they start showing an interest. So I start asking her about her dating experience. And she was telling me that recently she was on this date and the fucking guy spoke for 45 minutes straight. 45 minutes straight on the date. She finally interrupted him. She was pissed off by this point. She's already checked out by this point. He fucked up big time, which, by the way, guys, all you have to do is just take care of the basic things and just not fuck up. And you have a great chance over the course of a few dates and end up being intimate with this person and hitting it off. Like, just don't fuck up. Talking about your damn self and trying to win her over by how great you are and talking and talking and talking and talking, you're going to fuck up, man. Just shut up and don't get it. All right, I'm going to leave you with a couple tips. Okay, if you're not sure what to talk about, excuse me, what to ask her, right? Because you want her to be talking mostly on the date, not you. FFW. Just remember that. FFW. I wish I could take the credit for this, but I got this term from FitX Fearless, his channel, and I like his stuff. And so FitX Fearless, he said FFW. It's ask them about their family, ask them what they like to do for fun, and the W, ask them what they do for work. My God, that's a 3, 4, 5 hour conversation. Just those three things: family, fun, work. Family, you're like, oh, where's your family from? Oh, fantastic! Wow, your brother's from your father's from Jamaica. I've never been to Jamaica. Have you ever been? Etc. Etc. For fun, same thing. Oh, I like to go to EDM nightclubs. Oh, cool. What's your favorite nightclub? Okay, what kind of EDM do you like? Because there's lots of different variations of EDM and genres. Okay, great. Work. What do you do for work? Do you see yourself doing that a long time? Do, you know, what do you envision for your retirement? Like, those aren't like the funnest topics to cover. But if you're running out of things to ask her, those are the three foundational questions to ask her about FFW: family, fun, and work. All right. Now, if you want to make things a little more interesting and a little more spicy, this is what I do, depending on how you met. If you, well, actually, no, it doesn't depend on how you met, because no matter what, she's single, she's gone out with you. So you can ask her, and this is a great way to segue into what I'm going to get to, is you could say, so how's single life for you? Oh, blah, 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 blah. And then you can say, okay, have you tried any dating apps? Oh, yeah, that's kind of a waste of time. And oh, so what are your favorite apps if you were to use a dating app? Well, I've used Bumble, I've used Hinge, whatever, whatever. And then you can ask them, okay, so like, what's the weirdest thing that someone's ever said to you? Well, they asked me, to sell them my panties. Right? So what you want to do in that case, if you want to go down the road of dating, it allows you to open up the door to start discussing kinks, right? So, for example, and when you're talking about dating and all this stuff, is let's say she showed up to the date with holes in her jeans, not holy jeans, holes in her jeans, right? So for me, I have a little bit of a, not a kink, I'd say it's more of a quirk, but let's say I say it's a kink. And she's wearing these jeans and we're talking about dating and all this stuff. And I'll say, hey, look, this might seem a little random, but since we're talking about dating and things that are a turn off, what are some of the things that are a turn on to you? Okay. She's going to go on, and then you can say, well, I have a confession. And she's going to say, what's that? You say, well, I have a kink, and I'll share the one kink with you. She's going, oh, what's that? Well, you're wearing these jeans right now, and it's very hard for me to not play with the holes with my fingers. She's gonna laugh. She's gonna go, oh my God, that's so cute, or whatever. And then now you can ask her, well, what would be like one of your kinks? Ultimately, on the first date, I'll leave you with this, man. You want to get on the conversation of kinks, but don't be a fucking creepy dude and don't be too sexual about it. But you want her to start seeing you in a sexual way and not putting you in the category of a friend, the friend zone. You don't want that. You need to start creating some sexual tension and start talking about sexual topics. So, as much as I've said that FFW, family, fun, and work are great, it's soon enough on the date you need to start getting into sexual topics. But like I said, you need to gradually get there. And you gradually get there by first covering what's it like being single, what are some of the turn-offs, what are some of the turn-ons. Then you can say, well, I have a confession, I have a bit of a kink with this thing. That's how you build up to that sexual conversation. So listen, man, thank you for sticking around, listening to me again, right? Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll see you next time.